this video, I will be rebuilding the Minnesota Vikings. It was suggested in a comment on a previous rebuild that I did by Matthew Sheedy 1586. Thanks for the comment, I appreciate it. Kirk Cousins was having one of the best seasons of his career. Unfortunately, he got injured and he was only able to play 8 games. The Vikings did not make the playoffs, they finished 7-10. He's ranked at 84 overall with normal dev. At this point in his career, he's on the last year of his contract. He's 35 years old. I don't know if we're going to be bringing him back after this season or not. He's definitely going to be regressing pretty heavily, so we have a decision to make there. At running back, I'm going to be starting Cam Akers over Madison. They're both similar in overall, but Madison is a year older. Akers has star dev and he's a year younger, so I'm going to roll with him at running back for now. Justin Jefferson was another injury that was on this team. Despite playing in only 10 games, he still had 1,000 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. He's a 99 overall X Factor. Definitely a top receiver in the NFL. And Jordan Addison, wide receiver 2, the rookie. He actually had a pretty good season. He had 911 yards and 10 touchdowns his rookie season, so he's breaking onto the scene big time. 82 overall hidden dev here in Madden. Then we got KJ Osborne in the slot, 75 overall star dev. At tight end, we have 91 overall superstar dev, TJ Hawkinson. He actually had a pretty good season. He had 960 yards and 5 touchdowns in real life. Offensive line is not too shabby. Ingram at right guard is the weakness. He's a 73 overall with normal dev. We got O'Neal at right tackle, 86 with star dev. Bradbury at center is a 78 with star. Dalton Risner at left guard is a 78 with star. And we have Christian Darrisaw at left tackle, 88 with star dev. Defensively, the best player we have by far is Daniil Hunter. He's a 90 overall superstar dev. He had 16.5 sacks this season in real life. Dude is a beast. Harrison Smith has been a great safety in the NFL for a long time now. I think he's 35 years old at this point, so he's definitely at the tail end of his career. He's still an 88 overall with superstar dev. And then Bynum, 79 overall normal dev. Cameron Bynum actually led the team in tackles in real life with 137 from the safety position. We also have Lewis Seen at free safety as a backup. He's 71 overall with star dev. If we have to, maybe we can make him take over for Harrison Smith after this season if Harrison Smith retires. Jordan Hicks, 80 overall with normal dev. Rookie Ivan Pace Jr., 75 overall with normal dev. He actually had a lot of tackles too in real life. And then we have Marcus Davenport, outside linebacker, 73 overall with star dev. Defensive line is not that great. We got Phillips at defensive tackle, 81 with star. Lowry's a 72 with normal dev, and Buller's a 70 with normal dev. Cornerbacks, Byron Murphy Jr. coming over from the Cardinals. He's a 79 overall with star dev. We got Evans, 74 with normal dev, and Blackman, 76 with normal dev. We got a lot of work to do on this defense. I'm sticking with the West Coast offensive scheme. We're at an 88% scheme fit, and I'm sticking with the Minnesota Vikings playbook for the first season to see how it does. I don't really know how good it is in Madden simulation. Defensive scheme, we're sticking with the base 3-4, 100% scheme fit, and I'm going with the Atlanta defensive playbook because it seems like one of the best 3-4 defensive playbooks in Madden simulation. For my scouts, I'm going to be focusing on quarterback on the national region, even though it's not necessarily a strength, but just in case we want to try to draft a quarterback, if we decide not to bring Kirk Cousins back, then I'm going to be focused on outside linebacker, defensive end, cornerback, and then another cornerback. For my season goal, I will be trying to make the playoffs first season. I think that we have the best chance to do it right now. Who knows what the quarterback situation is going to be looking like next season. At the midseason point, we are 3-4, second in the division with the Bears, who are 3-4. The Lions are 1-6, and the Packers are leading the division 3-3, and we're going to be playing them this week. Check out what players we have to negotiate with. We got $98 million in cap room. Daniil Hunter's contract's up. Cam Akers, we have to decide what to do with him, and Osborne. Marcus Davenport, Dalton Risner, I'll probably end up bringing him back. Anybody else over here? Kirk Cousins. We're going to see how bad he regresses. I'm going to definitely wait till the end of the season on him. I know he's going to fall off big time. Jordan Hicks. Who else? CJ Ham. He's 30-year-old fullback. Probably not bringing him back. Then we have a 5th-year option for Christian Darrisaw at left tackle. I will most definitely be picking that up later. Daniil Hunter certainly deserves to get a long-term contract here. I'm going to offer him this 5-year deal. That's a good offer. He's coming back. Cam Akers, I'm going to wait on him. Dalton Risner, I'm going to offer him a deal. 2 years, see what he says. He's coming back. Anyone else I want to try to bring back right now? I think I'm going to wait on everyone else. End of the regular season, we finished 5-12, so we had a horrible second half of the season. Did not make the playoffs, obviously. Packers won the division with the 8-9 record, so that tells you how bad the division is. The Lions went 7-10, and the Bears went 5-12. We had the 20th ranked offense. That's terrible. Kirk Cousins was 6th in passing. 26th ranked defense, so yeah, we just had a bad season altogether. Kirk Cousins had 4,001 passing yards, 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 65% completion with a 93 rating. Not a great season, not a horrible season, but definitely not good. Cam Akers had 810 yards rushing with 4 yards per carry, 3 touchdowns. Madison had 8 rushing touchdowns on 74 attempts, only 3.1 per carry. Receiving wise, Justin Jefferson still had a good season, 110 catches, 1,149 yards with 4 touchdowns. Rookie receiver Jordan Addison only played in 13 games, so he missed 4 games. Still had 869 yards receiving with 6 touchdowns. KJ Osborne, 700 yards, 8 touchdowns. Josh Oliver at tight end. He got a lot of playing time because Hawkinson missed 7 games with injury. Josh Oliver had 385 yards with 1 touchdown. Hawkinson had 335 with 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Ivan Pace Jr., the rookie middle linebacker, led the team in tackles with 122, and Jordan Hicks had 112. Harrison Phillips had 17 tackles for loss, Davenport had 12, and Lowry had 11. Marcus Davenport led the team in sacks with 5, and Daniil Hunter only had 4.5. What the heck? Maybe this Atlanta Falcons defensive playbook is not going to work with the Vikings. I don't know, I'll probably stick with it for another season. And then we have Evans with 2 interceptions, Blackman had 1, Metellus had 1, and Andrew Booth Jr. had 1. The Cowboys beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 28-21. Dak Prescott won Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson won MVP of the regular season with the Ravens. Nick Sirianni won Coach of the Year with the Eagles. Devonta Smith won Offensive Player of the Year with the Eagles. Max Crosby won Defensive Player of the Year with the Raiders. Rashee Rice won Offensive Rookie of the Year with the Chiefs. And Byron Young won Defensive Rookie of the Year with the Rams. We have $82 million in cap room. Definitely going to pick up the option for Christian Darrisaw. It's 1 year, $18.5 million. Does not affect the cap room though, so we still have $82 million. I'm going to go ahead and offer Cam Akers and try to bring him back. 2-year deal. He's coming back. Got $77 million left. Marcus Davenport dropped down to normal dev. I'm moving on from him. Probably end up moving on from everybody that's on here. Josh Dobbs, the astronaut. Rocket scientist, whatever. Kirk Cousins, 77 overall, down to normal dev. 36 years old. I think I'm just going to move on from him and try to draft a quarterback. If we have to, we can try to pick a different quarterback up in free agency. Jordan Hicks down to normal dev with 77 overall. Yeah, I'm moving on from all these guys. This is what the team looks like before free agency. We got 60 overall Jaren Hall at quarterback with normal dev. Definitely going to be doing something about that. Unless if you saw the thumbnail, it showed Jaren Hall on there. That means that he became a Super Bowl MVP. Psych. Free agency went okay. We still have $18 million left, and I'm done spending for now. We got Leonard Williams at defensive end. He's 82 overall with normal dev. We got him on a 1-year deal. Middle linebacker Drew Tranquil. He's 81 overall with normal dev. Got him on a 1-year deal. I got a couple of 1-year contracts here. Got a kicker coming in 80 overall with normal dev. Eric Armstead at defensive end. Got him on a 1-year deal. 80 overall star dev. I got Shaq Barrett, outside linebacker. He is 31 years old, but he just had a pretty good season in simulation. He's down to a 78 overall normal dev, but he's a scheme fit. Got him on a 1-year deal for pretty cheap. Marcus Peters, 78 overall cornerback. He's on a normal dev, scheme fit, 1-year deal once again. So I got a lot of aging guys, I know, but free agency is not that great. And I also had to sign Sam Darnold at quarterback just in case for emergency purposes. I did try to bring Kirk Cousins back. He wanted like a 1-year, $24 million deal, but he decided to sign with someone else instead. Honestly, the quarterback situation in the draft is looking pretty terrible. This guy was supposed to be a top 5, but his true talent is 2nd to 3rd. And we have another guy that's true talent is 2nd to 3rd. This guy's supposed to be a 1st rounder, but his true talent is 3rd to 4th. This guy's supposed to be 1st to 2nd rounder, but he's supposed to be undrafted. And yeah, the rest of these guys are just not looking that good, so we don't have a choice but to take a quarterback since we don't have Kirk Cousins. We do have the 4th pick here in the 1st round. I'm going to simulate each pick one at a time and see if any quarterbacks go in. Yeah, Coleman, the best quarterback available, goes number 1 overall. Just our luck. All right, let's go ahead and skip to the next pick. Outside linebacker to the Patriots. And then a defensive end went to the Bears. All right, now we have our choice right here. I know we really need a quarterback really freaking bad. Maybe, just maybe, we can get lucky and get Hutton in the 2nd round because there's a cornerback here that I have 95% scouted. He's projected to be top 5, but he looks like the best cornerback I've ever seen in a draft class. He has all A's. A catching, A man coverage, A press, A zone coverage, 21 years old. Great acceleration, elite change of direction with elite speed, great strength. He has the fastest 40-yard dash. Dude looks ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and draft him, and if I have to, I can try to trade for a quarterback for another team, give up some first-round picks or something. I just can't pass this dude if he looks too good. He's got hidden dev with 97 speed, woo. 96 change of direction, 92 acceleration with 70 strength. Second round, and that quarterback is still available, so I have no choice but to draft him. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. His name is Jason Hutton from Michigan State, 6 foot, 215 pounds, a scrambler. True second or third round talent, 100% scouted, 21 years old. He has elite acceleration, great agility, great change of direction, great jumping, great speed, solid strength with great throw power. He runs a 4.49 at his pro day, the fastest quarterback in the draft. He has B medium accuracy, B short accuracy, as deep as only a C. Yeah, so I mean he's a good athlete, but doesn't seem like he's great at throwing the ball, but we're stuck with him. He does have hidden dev with 92 throw power and 87 speed. Dang, this dude is fast. Our next pick was here in the 4th round. I'm going to take a chance on this outside linebacker, Eric Murphy from South Carolina State. He's 6'2", 251 pounds, speed rush and scheme fit. Projected to go 3rd or 4th round. Only got him 50% scouted. He's 22 years old. He has marginal acceleration, solid agility, solid change of direction, great jumping with elite speed, decent strength. He has the fastest 40-yard dash of all outside linebackers. His finesse moves can be between a B and a D. I'm definitely hoping it's going to be closer to a B. He only has normal dev with 86 speed. Here in the 5th round, I'm going to take a chance on this center just because he has the potential to have A in a lot of stuff. His name is Calvin Meredith. He's from Duke, 6'2", 309 pounds, agile, scheme fit. 23 years old. He has solid acceleration, elite agility, solid change of direction and jumping, great speed with solid strength. Normal dev, 85 strength. The cornerback I drafted is actually 83 overall. That's a pretty good high overall, I think. I don't know if that's going to be the highest in the whole class. I've seen cornerbacks drafted like 86, 87 overall, so it's not the highest I've ever seen. But just from a pure looking at him from the draft scouting prospect side, looked like he was pretty freaking good. That's why I had to take him over a quarterback. He has 97 speed, 84 man coverage as a rookie is crazy. 80 zone coverage, 84 jumping with 72 catching. The quarterback we took in the 2nd round, Jason Hutton, is a 71 overall, so it's not completely terrible. He has 92 throw power, 74 deep accuracy, 80 medium, 80 short, 69 awareness, 78 throw on the run, 83 break sack, 87 speed. This dude is fast. The rest of the guys that I drafted is 64 overall outside linebacker. That's terrible. In the center, 64 overall. Computer drafted this wide receiver, Shaquille Burrell, 71 overall in the 5th round. He only has normal dev. The Giants drafted that quarterback number 1 overall, and he was a 71 overall, just like our quarterback. So I guess the joke is on them, huh? See who the highest in the entire class was. That cornerback that I drafted, Oscar Priester. Hell of a name. The 2nd highest overall in the entire draft was a fullback drafted in the 6th round to the Cleveland Browns, 79 overall. So he can be the next Peyton Hillis out here. Gonna have his own Madden cover coming up. In the offensive playbook to the Buffalo Bills, which is a vertical power run, and we're setting that 72% scheme fit on that. I think that's going to be the best playbook for this quarterback that we drafted because he's kind of similar to Josh Allen in that he can run. He has like 87 speed, and he can throw too. He has like 90, I forget how much throw power he had, like 96. He had a pretty strong arm. Defensively, I'm sticking with the Atlanta Falcons playbook for 1 more year, see how it does with the base 3-4. For my scouting, I'm going to be focusing on cornerback with my tier 3 scout 1 more time since it's a strength of the class. And then cornerback again, outside linebacker, defensive tackle. I'm going with make the playoffs 1 more time for the season goal. I had a breakout opportunity for Cam Bynum at safety, so I'm about to see if we got it. Coach, I put in a lot of work this year, and I'm finally starting to see the results on the field. Dev trade upgrade for Cam Bynum. He's up to star dev now. Nice. 2 games into the season, I just realized I didn't show the starting lineup for this season. So we got the rookie quarterback Hutton, 72 overall with hidden dev. Akers is a 79 with star. Jefferson a 99 with X Factor. We got Burrell in the slot because I didn't sign a 3rd receiver. Jordan Addison's a star dev, 85 overall already in his 2nd season. That's pretty good. Hawkinson's a 92 with superstar. Offensive line is looking pretty good. O'Neill's at 86 with star. Ingram's the weakness still, 76 with normal dev. Bradbury at center is a 78 with star. Risner's an 80 with star. Christian Darrisaw's a 90 overall with star dev. Defensively, we brought in a lot of aging guys on one-year deals, but we had to do what we had to do. Daniil Hunter's down to star dev from superstar. He's an 89 overall. Harrison Smith, same thing. He was superstar last year. Now he's a star, 86 overall. Brought in Drew Tranquil at middle linebacker, 82 overall with normal dev. Pace Jr. led the team in tackles last year, but he didn't get a dev trait upgrade. That's robbery. He's a 77 overall with normal dev. We signed Shaq Barrett on a one-year deal, 78 overall. Normal dev at outside linebacker. We just saw Bynum got a dev trait upgrade. He's up to 80 overall with star dev. Seen as a 73 overall with star. That rookie cornerback, Priester, is already up to 84 overall with hidden dev. Man, I'm glad that I got that guy. Peters, we brought in free agency, is a 78 overall with normal dev. Byron Murphy Jr. is an 80 overall with star. We brought in Eric Armstead and free agency is 80 overall, star dev at defensive end. Phillips is 81 at defensive tackle, and we also have Leonard Williams at defensive end, but he's injured right now for 6 more weeks, 82 overall with normal dev. At the midseason point, we're off to a pretty good start. We are 5-2. We're second in the division to the 6-1 Lions. The Packers are 3-3, and the Bears are 3-4. Looks like we got a weekly award winner here. Let's see who it is. Rookie quarterback Hutton, 294 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. He got sacked 4 times. I don't know why they showed sacks for the weekly offensive player of the week. But okay, 6 carries, 19 yards, and look, Josh Allen is the guy that we're trying to make Hutton be. He had 249 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Similar stats, we did have 9 carries for 56 rushing yards, so he's running better, obviously. The heck, I just saw Von Miller had 5 sacks. Dang. We also have a breakout opportunity for our quarterback here, so hopefully he can get him a dev trade upgrade. We don't even know what his dev trade is at this point. I think it's still hidden. I'm gonna go look and see what it is real quick. Well, his dev trait is a star dev, which is okay. He's already up to a 75 overall. What about that cornerback? Ooh, yeah, superstar dev, and he's already up to 85 overall. He's definitely the best player in the draft, man.
No cap on that one.
I simulated to the next week, and we beat the Cardinals 14-7. Let's see if we got that dev trait upgrade for our quarterback, Hutton. Any thoughts on the play you got out of Hutton today? Not too much. No dev upgrade, man. End of the regular season, we finished 10-7, and we did get a playoff spot. The Lions won the division with the 12-5 record, and the Bears and the Packers both went 6-11. Check out the season stats and see what happened here. We had the 12th ranked offense. Hutton had the exact same amount of passing yards as Kirk Cousins last year. Defense 23rd. Hutton had 4,001 yards, 28 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions, 68% completion with the 107 rating. Man, he played way better than Kirk Cousins. As a rookie, Cam Akers 1,000 yards, 4 yards per carry with 8 touchdowns. Hutton had 93 carries, 343 yards, only 3.7 per carry with 5 touchdowns. And then Madison had 8 rushing touchdowns in the backup spot. Justin Jefferson, 96 catches, 1,289 yards, 9 touchdowns. He's still going to get his no matter what. Dude is just freaking not human. Jordan Addison, 62 catches, 880 yards, only 2 touchdowns. Shaquille Burrell, a rookie wide receiver, 59 catches, 711 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Hawkinson had 668 yards with 5 touchdowns. Defensively, Drew Tranquil led the team in tackles with 123. Daniil Hunter had 91. What happened to Ivan Pace Jr.? He only had 57 tackles. All right. Daniil Hunter had the most tackles for loss with 17. Harrison Phillips had 16. Daniil Hunter had 7 sacks. Still not getting it. I want him to have like 15 sacks every year, man. Most on the team. Phillips had 3. Armstead had 2.5. Barrett only had 2.5. Really? Come on, dude. Williams had 2.5. Lowry had 2. Williams had 2, not 2.5. Interceptions. Byron Murphy Jr. had 3. The rookie Priester had 2. Pace had 1, and Bynum had 1. We have a one last hurrah for a player that's going to be retiring soon, it seems like. Jason Hutton says, "Coach, I wasn't going to say anything, but it feels like this might be it for Harrison Smith." Yeah, the dude's like 36 years old. That's what the coach is telling him. Nah, he didn't say that, but the potential retirement of Harrison Smith has fired up the team, plus 10 morale for all players. We need it, man. We will be taking on the 9-8 Carolina Panthers in the wild card round. We also have the Eagles against the Lions, the 49ers against the Commanders, and the Cowboys had a first round bye week. We beat the Panthers 28-14, and we're going to be playing against the 15-2 Dallas Cowboys. Man, that's not going to be good. Check out the one last hurrah here, see what's going on with Harrison Smith. Our quarterback Jason Hutton says 2 more wins and we're in the Super Bowl. The guys are rallying around Harrison and ready to win it all for him. The potential retirement of Harrison Smith continues to invigorate teammates, plus 10 morale for all players. Unfortunately, we ended up losing to the Cowboys 37-18. Dak Prescott had 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions, a 116 rating. Our rookie Jason Hutton had 1 touchdown pass with 2 interceptions, a 74 rating. Not good for him. Cam Akers had 81 yards rushing and a touchdown receiving. Michael Gallup and Justin Jefferson both had 99 yards. We have another reply to this one last hurrah thing, so let's see what Harrison Smith says. Harrison Smith's playoff losses are always the toughest. There's been some rumors surrounding your potential retirement following the season. Are they true? Harrison Smith has announced his retirement from the NFL. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl in a shootout, 47-41. Patrick Mahomes won Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson won MVP of the regular season with the Ravens. Mike McCarthy won Coach of the Year with the Cowboys. Lamar Jackson also won Offensive Player of the Year with the Ravens. TJ Watt won Defensive Player of the Year with the Steelers. Our rookie quarterback Jason Hutton won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nice. But our cornerback did not win Defensive Rookie of the Year. That went to the Bills defensive tackle Evan Freeman, whoever that is. We have $134 million in cap space. We got Justin Jefferson. Contract is up. See how much cap room we have after we give him all this money right here. 4-year deal, $125 million. See if he takes it. He's coming back. So we're down to $105 million. Byron Murphy Jr., I'll go ahead and try to bring him back. 3-year deal, he's up to 81 overall with star dev. He's coming back. 90 million left, or 98 million left, my bad. Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle, 82 overall star dev, all from a 2-year deal. He's coming back. Got 84 million left. Lewis Seen went down to normal dev. I'm gonna move on from him. Pretty much everyone else too. Let's see, Cam Bynum, I'll go ahead and offer him a deal. He's proved his worth. He's an 81 overall star dev, 27 years old. He wants to go to free agency. It is a franchise tag, Bynum. 18 million, yeah, no thanks. Moving on from him. Madison, probably moving on from him. Tranquil is a 1-year thing. Darnold, moving on from him. Williams, and he was hurt like half the season, I think. Let's see what we can do in free agency. The key word for this offseason is to upgrade. This is the last year of the rebuild, so we need to try to win this Super Bowl. This is what the team is looking like before free agency. Hutton is up to superstar dev after winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's at 82 overall with the +4 morale boost. Akers, see, we could use a 3rd receiver, but I guess Burrell's not bad. Offensive line's looking good. I mean, overall the offense is looking pretty good. Hawkinson's up to a 95, but he's only star dev. Now he dropped down from superstar. Defensively, we need to upgrade a lot of stuff here. We need a free safety. Why is Seen on the team? I did not offer him another deal. What is he doing back here? I don't understand that. Pace is up to 81, but still has normal dev. Metellus. Who the heck is Metellus? I don't even know who this dude is. He's another strong safety on this team that I did not know about. That's a captain. 81 overall with normal dev. Well, I guess we can roll with him as strong safety. Daniil Hunter is a 90 overall with superstar. See, we got Priesters up to 88 with superstar. Blackman's at 80. So we need a couple of outside defensive ends here. We need another pass rushing outside linebacker. Free agency went pretty good overall. I had to bring in a bunch of aging guys to fill the holes that we had, but they're the best overalls that were available that actually wanted to sign with us. So I got Tyron Smith at free safety, 84 overall star dev on a 1-year deal. Bringing in the best kicker that was available, Harrison Butker's 84 overall star dev. Khalil Mack, he's 34 years old, but he's still at 82 overall with star dev, and he's a scheme fit. Zadarius Smith's 32 years old, 81 overall star dev, scheme fit. Bringing in Elijah Moore at wide receiver 3. He's an 81 overall with normal dev, 25 years old, and also Alan McNeil, defensive tackle. I'm going to move him to defensive end. He's an 81 overall, normal dev, scheme fit. He's only 25 years old though. Here in the first round of the draft, we have pick number 26 since we made it to the playoffs. I'm going to draft this outside linebacker, Joseph Moore from Michigan. He's 6 foot, 249 pounds. He's a run stopper, so I'll be moving him to middle linebacker. I got him 100% scouted, and I found a diamond in the rough here. He's projected to go 3rd or 4th round, but he's a true top 5 talent. Got lucky trying to find him. He's 23 years old. Good acceleration, good agility, elite change of direction, good jumping with great speed and good strength. He has A awareness, A play rec, A pursuit, A stamina, A tackle, B zone coverage. He only has normal depth, 84 speed. Second round, I'm going to take a chance on this right guard, Colt Gregory from Oregon. He's 6'6", 341 pounds. He's a big dude. Power scheme fit, only got him 50% scouted. 22 years old, he has good acceleration, great change of direction with good speed and good strength. He has A lead block, A run block with B pass block power. He's got hidden dev with 88 strength. I simulated the rest of the draft picks. That linebacker we drafted in the first round was a 76 overall. At outside linebacker, I'll be moving him to middle linebacker. He has 86 tackles, 78 hit power, 84 speed, 87 acceleration with 83 pursuit. I drafted in the second round was a 73 overall. The computer drafted this guy as another outside linebacker who's 74 overall. It's not a bad pick. And he has hidden dev, but it looks like he's a run stopper, so he's a middle linebacker. 21 years old, he has 84 speed, 84 tackle, 89 acceleration. Well, I'll definitely be moving him to middle linebacker as well and see who has the highest overall. The number one pick in the draft was an outside linebacker that went to the Seahawks, 74 overall. See what the highest in the whole class was. 81 overall running back that went to the Raiders, 79 overall running back. So the two running backs were the best in the whole draft class. And then that guy that I drafted, it says he's a true top 5, so I guess he's a 76, but there's like 57 other 76s here. So I guess technically you could say he's a true top 5, but there was a 77 cornerback that went in the second round to the Packers. Here's the starting lineup for the third and final season. The quarterback Hutton is a 79 with superstar dev. Akers is an 81 with star. Jefferson a 99 with X Factor. Brought in Elijah Moore in free agency to play in the slot. He's an 82 overall with normal dev. Jordan Addison's up to 87 with star. Hawkinson's a 93 with star. O'Neal's a 88 with star. See here at right guard, should I start the rookie over Ingram? Yeah, might as well. 75 overall with hidden dev. Bradbury at center is a 79 with star. Brisner is an 82 with star, and Darrisaw's a 91 with star. Defensively, Daniil Hunter went back up to superstar. He's an 88 overall. We got Pace at middle linebacker, and Moore is the rookie that I drafted in the first round and moved him to middle linebacker. He's playing up to 76, so he's going to be starting. We signed Khalil Mack in free agency. He's an 82 overall with star dev. Signed Tyrann Mathieu in free agency. He's an 85 overall with star. We're going to be rolling with Metellus at strong safety. He's a 79 with normal dev. Byron Murphy's an 81 with star dev. Priester's up to 86 with superstar. And then we got Blackman in the slot, 78 overall with normal dev. I moved McNeil over from defensive tackle to defensive end. He's a 79 with star. Phillips is an 82 with star, and then Zadarius Smith is an 81 with star dev. I'm leaving the playbooks the same because last year we made it to the playoffs and we actually won a playoff game, so I'm going to try to run it back one more season. At the midseason point, we are 5-2 and leading the division, so we're off to a pretty good start. The Lions are 4-3, and the Packers and Bears are both 2-4. End of the regular season, we finished 9-8, so we struggled down the stretch, but we still did manage to get a wildcard playoff spot. Finished second in the division to the 10-7 Packers. The Lions went 8-9 and the Bears went 6-11. Let's check out the season stats and see how we did. 17th ranked offense. The quarterback had the 4th most passing yards and 1st in passing touchdowns. Defense, it says nothing on here. Why is it showing nothing? Let's see what happened over here. Defensive total yards, where the Vikings at? Like middle of the pack, so not very good. I guess like 15-ish maybe. Not terrible, but not great. Hutton had 4,400 yards passing, 40 touchdowns. That's a lot. Only 6 interceptions. 68% completion with the 112 rating. That might be some MVP status stuff right there. And what the heck happened to that running back? Cam Akers only played in 5 games, and he had 327 yards. Backup running back Nwangwu. 2.9 per carry. Really, dude? 5 touchdowns. Hutton had 81 for 334 yards and 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Justin Jefferson, another crazy season, 108 catches, 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns. Jordan Addison, 925 yards with 4 touchdowns. Elijah Moore, 900 yards with 10 touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson, 568 yards with 8 touchdowns. Defensively, Ivan Pace led the team in tackles with 126. Byron Murphy had 95. Zadarius Smith had the most tackles for loss with 12, and Daniil Hunter had 11. Daniil Hunter actually had 14 sacks. That's what I'm talking about. We should have been doing that every year, dude. Khalil Mack, we're squeezing out the last little bit of football juice he has left in him. 12 sacks. I like it a lot. McNeil had 5.5. That's good. Zadarius Smith had 3 interceptions. Tyrann Mathieu led the team with 3. Priester had 2. Hunter had 1 along with Asamoah, Byron Murphy Jr., Blackman, Moore, and Ward. We're going to be playing against the 9-8 San Francisco 49ers in the wild card round. We also had the Packers against the Cowboys, the Eagles against the Panthers, and the Falcons had a first round bye week. Falcons playbooks, man, that's how they're overpowered in Madden 24. We lost a close game to the 49ers 21-20, unfortunately. Brock Purdy had a pretty good game. He had a 146 rating. He only had 141 yards with 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Hutton, he threw the ball a lot. 24 completions on 35 attempts. Look, Purdy only threw the ball 9 times the entire game. Hutton had a 94 rating with 335 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he did have 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, McCaffrey had 75 yards with 1 touchdown. See, receiving, Elijah Moore had the most with 86 yards with 1 touchdown. Burrell had a touchdown. George Kittle had a touchdown. I don't see Justin Jefferson on here at all. Maybe he was injured. Yeah, apparently we already saw that Cam Akers was injured, but it says that Justin Jefferson has no injury and he's uninjured, but he's on injured reserve. I don't know how that works. Didn't he play the whole season though? Because he had a crazy season. He had like 15 touchdowns. How do we see how many games that he played in? It says that he played in all 17 games, so I don't know why the hell he was on injured reserve. Computers out here tripping, man.
It was a team decision.
The 49ers beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 36-33, and Dre Greenlaw won Super Bowl MVP with the 49ers. The Chiefs made it in the Super Bowl all 3 years in this rebuild. Lamar Jackson won Super Bowl MVP with the Ravens. Zach Taylor won Coach of the Year with the Bengals. CeeDee Lamb won Offensive Player of the Year with the Cowboys. Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year with the Browns. This is what the final team is looking like. Hutton is up to X Factor and he's already 87 overall. Man, we got to still drafting him in the second round. Akers is 81 with Star Dev. Justin Jefferson's at 99 with X Factor. Moore's up to 84 with Normal Dev. Addison's up to 88 with Star Dev. Hawkinson's at 91 with Star. It looks like Bradbury and Risner both fell down from Star to Normal Dev. O'Neal's at 89 with Star. The rookie that we drafted is a 78. Well, actually, I think the computer drafted him. He was a 78 overall. No, we did draft him. That's that dude that was like 6'6", 340 something pounds. Yeah, freaking huge guy. Well, he has Star Dev. He's up to a 78. And then Christian Darrisaw, 91 overall, left tackle with Star Dev. On the defensive side, Ivan Pace only developed to 80 overall, still with Normal Dev. And then that rookie linebacker we drafted, he's only got Normal Dev still, 78 overall. Tyrann Mathieu dropped down to Normal Dev from Star Dev. Daniil Hunter is at 86 overall with Superstar. That cornerback that we drafted is 89 overall with Superstar Dev. Blackman's at 80 with Normal Dev. McNeil's at 80 with Normal Dev. Phillips is at 80 with Star. Zadarius Smith at 79 with Normal Dev. Byron Murphy's up to 82 with Star Dev. Overall, we had 2 seasons that we made it to the playoffs. The first season was just a terrible season. I know that playbooks dictate a lot here in Madden, so it's always hard to try to figure out what playbooks to use. I like to try to use whatever team I'm rebuilding, I like to try to use their playbooks for the first season. Sometimes, I mean, depending on if I know that they're just terrible. But I know in Madden 23 last year, it was the Chiefs playbook and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive playbooks. Those are like the most powerful offensive playbooks. That's gonna be it for the video. If y'all like what y'all saw, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment down below something that you want to say about whatever you feel like saying. Appreciate y'all for watching.